Have you got More Than car insurance behind you? More Than, sponsors of Fifth Gear.
Ask any bloke what their driving's like, and they're likely to tell you they're either good or very good. Ask their opinion of the opposite sex, though, and you're likely to get a very different answer.
Women can't read a map upside down. If you're travelling downwards on a map, they always tell you to turn left when you should, of course, turn right.
Too careful on the road and never make a quick decision.
Probably sounds rather male chauvinist to you, but one has to face the facts after all.
Women, you won't be surprised to learn, disagree. Men think that they can park, they can read a map, and basically they were born to drive.
I think men are all just too big-headed. They just think they know how to drive and women don't.
I think men do drive aggressively.
Bring that guy to me, I'll show you how to read a map.
Let's face it, men and women have been arguing about driving for years. But is there any evidence to back up those tired old clichés like women can't park or men are too arrogant behind the wheel?
Well, Fifth Gear has decided to find out. We've chosen 3 opinionated couples to act as guinea pigs in a series of tests. Meet Simon and Annie. Neither makes a good passenger.
There's the impatience coming out.
What?
Pursing the lips, tapping the steering wheel, revving the accelerator.
What, so you're telling me you enjoy sitting at the traffic lights?
Well, it's a fact of life, isn't it? Oh, darling, will you stop it?
That is there? I haven't done anything to you.
No chance of a nice, relaxing drive with Kelly and Dave.
Brilliant, approaching around about no indication. Anybody behind you? Yes?
No, actually, no, there isn't anybody behind me. I've already checked
There's one van waiting to pull out of the white Sierra behind you.
No, there is nothing behind me.
Push! Airbag.
I'm not.
Boof, boof.
Anymore, you slagging me off all the bleeping time.
And here's students Charlotte and Nick, who act like an old married couple once they're in the car.
Watch out.
Nick, I know. I'm sorry, yeah, but I know when to stop. Can you put your windscreen wipers on, please?
Do you know what? The more you tell me to do something, the more I don't want to do it.
And finally, we're going to need someone to make sense of our test results. Professor Frank McKenna is the UK's leading authority in this area, and he'll be giving us the lowdown on how men and women differ. Let's face it, we all know that women can't park. They have a problem with just reversing for starters, then getting all those angles right totally baffles them. Men just seem to be able to do it better. So, a simple test should prove the point.
Come on, admit it. Nobody particularly likes having to parallel park, especially if they've got an audience. Nevertheless, our volunteers have got to squeeze into the designated space as fast as they can. And to add some real-life pressure, these 2 yellow jobbies will compress the space after 10 seconds. Take too long to park, and you could feel the pinch.
When you think about reversing, it does make demands on your spatial ability, your awareness of where your body is in relation to 3-dimensional space. And when we look at tasks in the laboratory where you're rotating objects in space mentally, then men reliably perform better on that type of task.
First up, it's Simon, and no problem at all.
Sinking like stones, all that we fall for.
Next, it's Simon's wife, Annie, who's more tentative, takes ages, goes in far too steep, and guess what? Typical.
Dave sets off confidently enough. Mind you, he's got a point to prove back at home.
You can't park very well. You were abandoned more than park. Need a taxi ride from the car to the curb sometimes.
Thanks.
Well, the technique can hardly be called pretty.
Hey!
But he does get in. Just.
For all her talk, Kelly can't even find reverse. But once going, she turns out to be the quickest, smoothest, neatest parker so far. Right. If anyone should be good at this, it's Nick. He's always having to park.
You'll spend about 10 minutes looking for a space that's big enough for the car. Then when you get there and the traffic's all built up behind you, you make me get out, walk round the front of the car, you slide across subtly, no one sees you, and I have to park the bloody car.
Now, who was it that said practice makes perfect?
Oh, absolutely it up.
Blimey, what must Charlotte's driving be like if she normally prefers Nick to park?
I reckon that has to go down as a draw. OK, the women's spatial awareness wasn't great, but nor was the men's. Our second cliché being tested is, men think they're better drivers than they actually are. So, can they really control a vehicle better than women? At the last minute, our drivers will be asked to either make an emergency stop, or take evasive action to their right, or to their left.
They all have to approach at a steady 45 miles an hour, and with the ABS disconnected, it's not as easy as you might think. Right, emergency avoidance, that horrible thing we hope we'll never have to do, but it could be tonight, tomorrow, a week's time, a year's time. But one day you're going to have to suddenly react to an accident or something happening in front of you, and that's what this test simulates. You won't know which way you're going to have to swerve or stop until the last minute.
Now, girls, I reckon you're going to be good at this because we are very observant.
You're not. You're half asleep most of the time when
not.
you're driving along.
We're so not. So I reckon that we'll be super, super good. Charlotte, are you looking forward to this?
No, I'm absolutely terrified.
Why?
Because I've never done anything like this before and I don't know what's going to happen. And I'll probably drive straight through the middle of it.
Well, I hope you won't.
Yeah.
I love the way you brace yourself.
So blimmin' right, I do. Off the brakes. You should have come off the brakes really quickly and started pumping the brakes, then you got some steering and you'd have got it back round again. But, you know...
It was crap.
Bring me my next victim, quite frankly. My next victim is Simon, who, according to his wife, really needs good reactions.
That's one thing I really, really hate, that really annoys me about your driving. When we're doing about 90 odd down the motorway, as everybody does, you'll actually go so close to the car in front of you and then you'll just go like that and clip the back end off it almost. And it scares the life out of me. It really does scare the life out of me.
I think that's something from guys, that's something that every sort of petrol head suffers from. Anybody who sort of watched a Formula 1 race or even sort of rallying, probably at the back of her mind somewhere thinks he could do it just as good.
More speed, more speed. Really off the brakes, dear. OK. That was better.
But still,
but
it up.
Next, it's the girls' turn, and Kelly seems no more in control than the lads. But Annie showed what concentration and a cool head can do. That was on the speed. And then Charlotte came along and really rubbed our noses in it.
I am
give up.
great. Do I do it again?
The women actually outperformed the males. And when we look at beyond this type of task, we see that there are real differences in driver confidence between men and women. Men tend to express a great deal of overconfidence in their driving skills. When we actually explore whether that driver confidence is well placed, does it actually match their ability, we find that in general, the confidence that people express in their ability is simply not matched by their actual driving ability.
No, down there!
Join us after the break to find out if women have any sense of direction whatsoever.
To map reading.
And we'll have a boys versus girls race to see if men really are the arrogant, aggressive, competitive drivers that women think they are. Welcome back to Men versus Women, our not hugely scientific look at the battle of the sexes behind the wheel. We've already seen that the girls are no worse than the guys at parking. But when it comes to avoiding trouble,
Brakes.
it's best to let us ladies drive.
So, on to the next cliche then. Women can't navigate. Actual control of a car is all well and good, but there's so much more to driving than that. Now, for all the women watching, this is a map. It's used to help guide oneself from one destination to another. I thought I ought to point it out, because for most women, when you hand them one of these, they start turning it around in the vague hope that it will lead them in the direction they want to go, which of course it won't.
For this challenge, each team will start from the same location and be staggered by about 10 minutes. They will have a standard road map and will be asked to go from one destination to another. We will be observing who goes the furthest and who takes the longest. Boys in the blue car, girlies in the grey. Each vehicle has been fitted with a tracking device which will allow Tiff and I to keep a check on their progress.
First instruction in the envelope, no time to waste, get started, get moving, open it on the move. See you in victory lane, boys.
See you in a bit.
The first challenge is to find a car park on the other side of town.
The NC Pre-car park on Bromsgrove Street. Beautiful, yeah.
Right then, girls. This is where I need you to get to. Open it when you're on the move, and you don't need any luck, because it's in the bag. Sweet.
Bit of a slow start for the girls, whereas the guys have already made it to the first checkpoint. Well done, boys, well done, very smooth, 9 minutes straight here. Where's your next instruction? And the rules say a new navigator for every leg of the journey.
Where are we heading to?
Barton in the Beans, Leicestershire, without using a motorway.
Barton in the Beans is a small village some 25 miles northeast of the boys' current location. Hey, well done. Right, the boys did it in slightly quicker time, which is rather annoying. These are your next instructions. There you go, Mega.
But before you open them, all change seats. Round we go, out we go. Yes, move them around.
Hey!
What do you say? What's it say? Barton in the Beans, Leicestershire, without using a motorway. What? Do I turn right or I don't know.
In a minute, we'll be heading down the A4097, which will take us out towards Curdworth. It's plain sailing from there.
Don't go right. Don't go right. It's Leicester and Leicestershire. Yeah, but go. Don't. Sorry. What?
I think we'll be turning right here. This should be the B4098.
We're not doing the quickest. We're doing the easiest.
No, the boys, being map readers, just saw A to B. They have worked their path along little country routes. They are going straight for the dots.
Yeah.
The girls apparently took the main road to Coventry. Was that shopping perhaps first?
I'm so annoyed with myself. I really am.
It's quite staggering, the fact that our destination is up there by the red dot, and they've gone so far out. I have no excuse, quite frankly.
No, down there. No, here. 4113.
It's not looking too good for the girls.
Up there. Yeah.
But after only 1 hour, the boys have arrived.
Barton in the Beans. There you go.
Hello, boys. It's Tiff, yes. Well done. How is Barton in the Beans? Is it nice there?
Yeah, it's very quiet. There's people twitching the curtains because there's a car driving through it.
Well, very well done. Now we just want you to quickly change seats, all move around again, and just head due west to Whittington near Lichfield. And we'll see you there. Keep up the good work.
Thank you very much.
God, it really just seems like we're in the middle of nowhere.
A38, well, A38, we got Lichfield. A38, Lichfield is just there.
God, the Barton's not even signposted anymore.
Still bet the women hands down anyway. They'll still be putting the makeup on now.
Ah. Oh!
Half an hour after the boys, the girls eventually make it to Barton.
Hello.
Charlotte, it's Vicky. Right, we can tell that you've got to Barton, so well done, excellent stuff. I just have to ask, what were you doing in Coventry?
What were we doing near Coventry?
Well, you can tell me when I see you. Anyway, right, your next port of call, you have to get to a place called Whittington.
So we just need to get to Whittington in Lichfield.
The boys are now so far ahead, they can attend to other things.
Yeah. Hello.
God, there's bloody loads of Whittingtons. Yeah, where's Lichfield?
Pick up a B road, the B4593, and that's as good as damn it.
Is it Derbyshire or Gloucester or Lancashire? Hang on, this isn't F5. Or Norfolk or Shropshire. Why doesn't it say Whittington then? Oh, the map reading.
After 1 hour and 50 minutes, the boys arrive at the finish.
Come on!
You did it! It's an empty car park. Is there somebody missing?
Very good. Well, you did start ahead. They've got to be in here within, 10 minutes for them to have equalled your time. But they're now parked in a different village with a similar name.
Whittington.
We're not there.
How
We're
do you know?
here.
Wigington.
Wigington?
How do you know? How do you know we're in Wigington? It said Whittington, it didn't say Wigington. That makes us look even more stupid. We can't even read.
Really?
Hey!
It's good of you to join us.
How nice. In a sort of 2-hour drive, you managed to fall about 50 minutes behind. Any excuse for the girls, Vix?
Well, I know, girls, what were you doing in Coventry?
Nice shopping in Coventry.
Oh, no!
Now, what are the men and women doing when they're engaged in this type of map reading task? One of the factors that they're doing is they're trying to mentally rotate either the map or themselves in relation to that map so they know which direction they're going in. And of all the stereotypes that we have about men and women, this is perhaps one of the clearest where the stereotype turns out to be correct. Males do tend to be better at this type of mental rotation task. And of course the result is, at the end of the day, the men got there and the women get lost.
Get a f***ing way. Eh?
Come on then, Noddy.
Get a f***ing way.
We're going to straight up and just go back round.
Why don't you just be a sneak to pull up between them and cut him off?
Ah, look at this lot playing right into the hands of the women who say men are overly competitive and aggressive at the helm.
Obviously, there's no place for aggression on the roads, but this cliché may explain why more men are successful at motor racing than women.
So, how better to test the limits of high-octane risk-taking than with a race? Before the race, our prof predicted that the boys, in orange, would blast through from the back, barging the girls out of the way and scream off into the lead. Then he reckoned that, having shoved the girls out of the way, they'd set about each other. And you know what? He was absolutely right.
Whatever you think about male aggression and competitiveness, the fact is, in a race, it works. The boys came home a comfortable first, second and third, with the girls bringing up the rear.
What we've seen there is that while the males start at the back, they manage to push their way through to the front places. And they do that through a combination of competitiveness and aggression. And we start to see this being expressed on the road, so that we see that males are more involved in driving violations. So while the males can get to their destination a little bit quicker than the women on average, they also get to the hospital a little bit quicker than the women.
So what have we learned from all that lot then? Well, in 3 of our 4 tests, the clichés seem to be borne out, with only parking throwing up a surprise.
What we've seen probably won't stop men and women arguing, but it's been fun trying.
I was really pleased that the guys won the navigation test, because she's always having a go at me for not being able to read maps, and they were beaten. They were beaten by nearly an hour. That was fair and square. That's a done deal.
I'm sure he'll be having a go at me about my navigation skills now, obviously, because I can't do it.
The reverse parking is a different matter. I mean, I parked it 20 seconds, slight dink on the back, but Kelly was the fastest parker out of the boys and girls. I'm going to hear that every time we go shopping.
Bit annoyed about the whole map reading thing. We weren't too good at that, but, you know, made up for it for the hazard awareness thing. That was really good. The boys were rubbish, actually, and the girls were really good.
Beaten at parking, it's the reverse parking one. I'm never going to hear the end of it, never. Even the guys back at home, they will not shut up. I'm always ribbing her for what she does. I'm always parking for her. Now it's going to be the other way around. Can't believe it.
Next week, we're back at our usual time of 8:30 on Wednesday with a programme all about armoured cars and the James Bond technology that you can buy. So if you're a spy, diplomat or just curious, then don't miss it. Plus, I'll be giving the definitive verdict on the new Smart Roadster. It's lightweight, rear-wheel drive and cheaper than you'd think. But is it the answer to our sports car dreams? And Tom's in a Touareg, wrestling with a lot of torque and towing things.
So as Tiff said, that's Fifth Gear back next Wednesday at 8:30. Don't forget, for more information on tonight's Fifth Gear, log on to 5.tv/fifthgear. Next tonight, it's the high-octane world of custom car racing and the poker tables that provide investigations for the Vegas CSI team.